Virgo, welcome back to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy where I serve and I slay. So today, dear Virgo, I'm going to be doing your reading for June as an extended free bonus reading. This will be your general reading, so it may resonate with you and it may not. And welcome to the new setting that you get to enjoy. Along with Taurus. So I hope that you like this. I came back from the mountains. I was up there and I decided to create a little bit of a jungle here for me as a Leo. And I'm here to serve and slay for you. Now, dear Virgo, licious, delish honey. In this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at your recent past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify all the cards for you and get some final advice. So Virgo, I want to extend my heartfelt gratitude for each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. And honestly, this is June, right? Like mid-year reset. I really am so grateful to be able to go up into the mountains for a couple of days with my Virgo best friend. We had an amazing time, actually, fabulous time together. He loves the nature, he's my best friend, and anyways, it was great. So basically, had a really good reset, energetic reset, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I was on my own also because I needed that time just to be all by myself, so it was great. And I'm back. Okay, so let's see what's going on for you. I'm also going to be announcing about the personal reading situation. Okay, I'll tell you about that. Ooh, the lovers coming up. I'm getting excited. The lovers and the sun. Hooray. So Virgo, okay, we'll talk about this. Okay, so your challenge is the Two of Swords. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Swords. Something's happening with them earth signs. The Taurus had a Two of Pentacles. And what you don't see coming is the Six of Swords, the Four of Cups, and the Two of Cups, okay? So, dear Virgo, with the Two of Swords here, this is talking about a situation that you may feel like there is something blocking a person either moving like towards you or you moving towards them. There is a lot of indecision. A lot of things are up in the air when it comes to this situation, when it comes to this person. Something here has not been really clear when it comes to this individual. And with the Two of Swords, a lot of you could be in this place of going back and forth, and this person as well. There is something that you can't quite see. Okay, what is it that's coming between you and this person? I don't want to spill the beans yet, but I will tell you what it is that's coming up, okay? We're going to clarify this shortly. In the recent past, you have the Five of Swords, Ace of Swords, King of Wands. Some of you were dealing with the Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. I'm getting Scorpio, okay? I see here that in the recent past, there was some kind of an argument between you and this person. Could have been a major conflict. There could have been competition going on, third-party situation, major misunderstanding, and just things were not looking good. And someone here might have been also very harsh with you with their words. We're going to clarify this and we're going to get more information for you in a moment. In the present moment, you have the Judgment, the Five of Pentacles, and the Strength. So a lot of you could be a Virgo, my Virgos out there on the cusp of a Virgo, Leo. Now, in the present moment, this could be either you or this could be this person that's making a very important decision. Okay, there is an important decision that's being made. With the Strength card, I think that, at the end of the day, you just know that there is a connection between you and this person that's undeniable. There is a bond between you and them. Now, with the Judgment, you're also trying to have some sort of epiphany and understanding. This is in your present situation. This is about making a decision, having a realization. Some of you maybe already have realized something already, and that's why you're just trying to make a sense of this. Okay, others of you are going to realize something. We're going to talk about this. I'm also getting here that one more important thing. This is a love reading for the month of June, but if you have been having some kind of a financial difficulty or debt or something, some of you are going to pay that off. Some of you are going to have some kind of a major win that's going to make you very happy, okay? And you're going to move from isolation and loneliness into something really solid and more promising. So we're going to clarify this shortly. In the future, you have the Sun, the Lovers, Page of Pentacles. Hooray, hooray, hooray. Hooray. Relationship is unfolding for you, okay, possibly with the Leo, maybe a Gemini. I see here that there is a very strong connection. There is an offer that's happening, that's coming through between you and this person. Is going to make you very happy. Now, in this month, we're also having the Mercury retrograde, which is your ruling planet in the sign of Cancer. So for many of you, there could be some emotional ups and downs, but I do see here that because you have the sun, it's positive. It's a yes. Every time you see the sun showing up, it's a yes. So it's going to work out. And in the near future, you have what you don't see coming. Six of Swords, Four of Cups, Two of Cups, Six of Cups. So regardless of whether this person has been on and off with you, things have not been very clear. Virgo, I do see here that there is an opportunity with somebody from the past. This is about a specific person from the past. So, if a new person shows up or something, I will let you know. But this has a lot to do with the past person. Someone here that disconnected from you, someone maybe that rejected you. I see here them showing up, and we're not surprised by that because Mercury retrograde is going to be super crucial. Mercury is your ruling planet, and during Mercury retrograde, people come back from the past. A lot of people pop back, so it's going to actually work in your favor. But there is, of course, a lot of things to consider. We're going to dig deep into this reading. So as I proceed forward, I want to thank to each and every one of you for being here. I don't exist on TikTok, so please be careful, be safe out there. I don't post readings on TikTok. And also, I really appreciate you for being here. I'm going to choose 2 Virgos. And I'm gonna pull 2 cards for them in the upcoming Virgo videos. The more I see your engagement, the more I see your support, which you have been giving me, then it's gonna increase the chances. Also, thank you for going ahead and hitting that like button, because in this community, we make sure that we always give and receive. So thank you very much. Let's get into your reading. That was the other way. 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords, Virgo, and see what's going on for you. Let's clarify your challenge. You're trying to trust your intuition, Virgo. There is something about you trying to make sense of a situation. Okay, so let's clarify the 2 of Swords for you. So the 2 of Swords is clarified by the King of Cups, the Strength, and the Hierophant, and the Devil. Okay, could be dealing with the Capricorn. Also, I think that there is a very strong bond between you and this person. The reason why you really are seeing something is blocking, you can sense something is blocking this relationship from coming into fulfilling commitment, is because there is a third party. The third party could be long distance, could be a third person here, could be master-in-laws, could be other things. So your challenge here has a lot to do with the specific person. Some of you are dealing with the Taurus, Leo, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and this has a lot to do with the commitment that you would actually want to go full force. But there is a lot of questions that are up in the air. The Devil here at the bottom, there is the Fool. Yeah, something here, this Devil here, okay, is blocking the Fool, and the Fool is the first card in Major Arcana in Tarot. So many of you have been really wanting to have a brand new beginning with this person, but there is an addiction. Also, someone is struggling with an addiction. That's another thing that I see here coming up, and they're trying to overcome that. But this has a lot to do whether you actually will move forward with this person to give them commitment or not. I think there is a lot of love between you and this person. Number 8 can be significant, and the month of August can be significant, and the month of May can be also very crucial. Someone here could be a teacher, professor. I'm getting here, either it's you or this person. There is a high level of like a high profile, blue collar type of work individual as well, okay? Someone here could be an artist also, painting, drawing, singing, and things like that. So this decision here, these are just characteristics that I was saying. But with the 2 of Swords, this has a lot to do with making sense of this relationship. And you're asking yourself a lot of questions. Should I really move forward with this person and commit to them when they come around? Okay, so because they will. Now, in the recent past, the 5 of Swords, it looks like there was a conflict, Virgo, in the past with this person. It's clarified by the 2 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, and the Emperor, 9 of Pentacles. So some of you were either married to this person or you were living with this person. They definitely have been in your house. They definitely have been with you, and you both spent a lot of time together. I see here that there was this notion of wanting to marry, and maybe for some of you, you wanted to have a child with this person. Someone here also could have been a single parent, baby daddy, baby mama. That's how they say in the US, right? So there was a conflict here. This conflict had a lot to do also, it included some family members that they had no business in trying to intervene into this relationship and turn it into a relationship. So strong connection here, but see how this person in the background, they're walking away. You walked away from a conflict. You walk away from a drama. And I always mention this, like earth signs, they don't care about drama. Let me just double check something here onto the channel of the Renaissance Tarot. Just real quick. That's my voice. I want to make sure that everyone is doing good. Okay, so Capricorns are enjoying their readings. I'm going to make sure that you see this reading as soon as possible. Okay. So Virgo, Ace of Swords here, there was some kind of clarity that you gained when it came to this person. They maybe said something to you. It's clarified by the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Swords, again, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups. I think this person made it very clear in the past. They had made it clear that they really love you and they would want to be with you. But there was a very controlling person. This Queen of Swords here is someone that's a very controlling person. I don't know who that individual was, okay? Someone here on their end, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, whatever, maybe your end, there is a person who was very controlling and didn't want this person to come towards your way. I think your person was trapped in whether like they should come forward to you, whether they should not, what can they do? What should they do? This person also came across as being very confident, okay? They come across as having it all together, but I think they were influenced by somebody. Clarified by the Four of Cups, Knight of Swords, the Justice. There could have been divorce that happened between you and this person, or this person was going through a divorce. Could have dealt with the Libra. Someone here, the person you were dealing with, Virgo, they had a very interesting personality. One moment, they really were able to come towards your way, spend time, be with you. And then the next moment, they were acting very much closed off. And this kind of maybe confused you. And it's been very confusing because them, deciding to come towards your way with the Knight of Swords energy. Oh, Virgo, I want to be with you. I think this is what we're going to do. And the next moment, they were emotionally closed off and it made you question a lot of things. So I think in the recent past, a lot of you really just realized that when it came to this person, they needed to get rid of somebody or something in their life in a way that there was an obstacle that was causing this person to act a certain way. Now, in the present moment, the Judgment, Five of Pentacles, the Strength, and the Temperance, a lot of you could have a Sagittarius in your birth chart or you're dealing with the Sagittarius. So there is an important decision here that needs to be made with the Judgment, okay? Judgment here, Scorpio energy, this is about a major epiphany. Some of you are making sense of this situation or there is a revelation that's coming to you. It's clarified by the Eight of Swords, Six of Wands, Seven of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. Like I said, you could be going back and forth when it comes to this person. I think Virgo, in the present moment, a lot of you are trying to kind of dismiss this situation for a moment. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is that you're not trying to focus on trying to solve a puzzle here or try to force anything. You're detaching. There is something about your career that you're focusing on. You might be someone that you're well known or you're very highly respected in what you do. All Virgos are really highly respected in any work that they do because they're very professional. A lot of you are living this situation just to kind of be in a way that, whatever happened is gonna resolve and dissolve on its own. You're focusing more on how can I be successful? How can I make my life better? How can I focus on me right now? Okay, yes, there is a lot of things that are still up in the air. Two of Pentacles, the Moon here, a lot of you are still, questioning, and there is some kind of an anxiety, underlying anxiety, whether there is going to be a brand new beginning between you and this person or not. That's the Queen of Pentacles, the Devil here. You know that there is a third-party situation. Third party could be a master-in-law, sister-in-law, brother-in-law, different individuals around this person that's been causing them to act a certain way. Okay, and you might be also seeing certain things in your dreams. Maybe there is a lot of revelation that's coming to you in your dream world. And the important thing here that you are realizing, Virgo, is whatever signs and synchronicities you are getting about this person, you don't hate this person, not at all. You send them love. I think it's just like a telepathic communication. The universe is sending you signs. It's going to work out. It's going to work out because I feel like what I'm seeing here is just going to get better. It's like a test for you that you're going through. And you might have already been in a similar situation before, so you're not really letting it get into your head. Five of Pentacles here. There could be some, an issue here in the present moment some of you are going through. It could be an issue of isolation and loneliness. And I'm sending you a huge Armenian Leo hug. So the Five of Pentacles is clarified by the Eight of Wands, the Hermit, and the Judgment. Hermit, Virgo, this is the card of a Virgo. I do see here that for many of you, you may not expect it, but a lot of you are you're quietly making a decision, you're quietly manifesting. There is a manifestation that you are setting intention to happen here. I think you are letting go of the past burdens, 10 of Wands, whatever no longer serves you. Virgo, in the present moment, okay, in the month of June nowadays, there is energy shift. I don't know if you have been feeling this energy shift happening, but something really profound is taking place in the air. I think there is a veil that's being lifted off. A veil is being lifted up, and a lot of you are starting to see that this reality, it's a hologram. It's a hologram. And you don't try to change the 3D reality. You're creating from the 5D and from the 4D. You're making an assumption, okay? Law of attraction, law of assumption by Neville Goddard, law of assumption. That's different than law of attraction. You know what I mean? You're super smart. You're someone that you're doing a lot of spiritual work within you. You're going within yourself. You're having a spiritual awakening. I am getting here with the strength that a lot of you are really becoming this very vibrant. You're getting your spark back. And I feel like this has been a common theme for the earth signs, going through a major test before their spark arrives, before their spark arises out again. So the strength here for you in the present moment, it's clarified by the Four of Wands, the Empress, and the Five of Pentacles, and the Devil. So a lot of you, if you've been single for quite some time, if you've been by yourself, or if you haven't really had anybody around you, I see here you attracting people, first of all, the right friends, the right people into your life. There is pregnancy here that might be coming up for you. I think that's what you're also manifesting, metaphorically or literally speaking. So a lot of you are going to go from loneliness and isolation into a relationship, because you're nurturing yourself. You know, Virgo, nobody should be on the pedestal. Not a person, not a career, not a job. You should be on a pedestal. And that's not egotistical, that's self-care, that's self-love. So there is a heavy energy, there is a very strong energy here, not heavy, but strong emphasis on self-care and loving yourself, because you're not chasing, you're not trying to force anything, you're loving yourself and anything that doesn't serve you. A lot of you are in the month of June are also cutting out the toxicity. Some of you are changing your eating habits. You could be adopting a new diet. This is what I'm channeling for you. Your eating habits are changing. You're getting more into fitness. You're starting to adopt new habits is what I'm getting. You're getting into some kind of a routine, and something that's been super toxic, you're releasing that. Unhealthy, you're walking away from toxic people, toxic connections, and unhealthy individuals. Be careful of your coworkers. Some of your coworkers could be very toxic and have a bad influence on you, so just stay away from that. Now, in the future, Virgo, you have the Sun, the Lovers, Page of Pentacles. So the sun is shining, so it's a yes. It's a yes from the universe, so something really positive is about to happen. Let's clarify the sun for you. And the sun, dear Virgo, is clarified by the Five of Swords, the Ten of Cups, and the Star. It's a yes, like I said. And the star here is the representation of a wish being fulfilled. It's also talking about healing. Ten of Cups is literally one of the happiest cards in tarot. This is about union, family, and marriage. And then there is the Five of Swords. So there is a conflict resolution that's happening. And the way that this conflict is going to get resolved is somebody here is going to step forward and they're going to say that they're willing to do the work. Someone here is willing to put in the work and heal things with you. Someone here is willing to work it out with you. And I think that you and this person are going to share like a common understanding and a common approach or strategy to move forward together, because a lot of you are really wanting to move forward with this person, but that whole third party situation, like we saw already here happening, it's been causing a lot of blockages. That's why the challenge is the Two of Swords, meaning when it comes to committing to this person with the Hierophant, because Hierophant is about marriage, relationship. It's about a marriage establishment institution. Okay, so on a paper, like we're talking about putting on a ring on a finger. So I'm saying, I got a wedding ring. This because I'm married to the game. I can't complain. I'm getting Virgo and the fame. I'm in my bag. Don't want your man. He's super lame. I don't catch feelings. I'm catching flights. Can't miss my plane. You know I'm the flyest, I fly private, now United. If I want it, I'ma buy it. I got drivers, what's the license? That's an Iggy Azalea rap song. It's called Spend It. I love that song so much, so it just came out. You know, I just randomly rap out there. Some of you like that. I know you like my fun side too. You know, I cannot always be like this, but you know what I'm saying? So Virgo, there is a relationship that's unfolding with the lovers. Okay, this is about a relationship. It looks really good. It feels good. So the lovers here, and you know, there is a mountain here between the lovers. You know, that mountain represents the obstacle, the challenge for these two people to come together. And that's getting kicked out by the spirit. Clarified by the Six of Swords, Ten of Wands, and the Devil. What did I say? That mountain is the devil keeps coming up. The devil keeps showing up. So there is something about like really toxic third-party situation. But I do see here that someone is putting the efforts to walk away from the toxicity, from whatever that was creating the separation, from whatever the situation was, the third-party situation. They're choosing to disconnect from them because it's something that's been affecting their peace. It's something that's been affecting their well-being as well. And with the Page of Pentacles, it looks like there is going to be an offer here coming up. Some sort of a new offer, brand new beginning. It's gonna, I think this is more solid here because this person is ready to make you that offer. And there could be an age difference between you and this person, by the way. I'm also seeing here someone wearing a hat. I don't know if it's like one of those sport team hats. Okay, someone wears the artistic hat or sport team hat. Someone could be like into that. Green vehicle could be significant too. Green car. So it's clarified by the Moon, Cancer energy, the Two of Pentacles, King of Wands, and the Chariot, Cancer. Okay, this is the card of a Cancer. So it's about moving forward. Beautiful energy. This is about moving forward. The Chariot is somebody, dear Virgo, who leaves the past behind them. Oh, and then the Fool at the bottom. Catch me outside. So I'm saying the Fool is the first card in Major Arcana into. This is a brand new beginning. It's a clean slate. And we are also going to have the new moon in the sign of Gemini on June 14th. So that's a mid-year, mid-month reset and a mid-year reset. Okay, it's about a fresh start, and this is about leaving what no longer serves you, moving away from this uncertainty, this whole situation that's been causing a lot of confusion. Now, the Page of Pentacles, dear Virgo, is clarified by the King of Wands, the Moon, and the Two of Pentacles. This person here that you are dealing with, whether they're a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or any other sign, I see here this person having some sort of a revelation in their dream. There is something about this person's dream. They have had a lot of anxiety in the past when it comes to commitment and making a very solid decision. In a dream, okay, this person is having some kind of an epiphany that's making them, it's like almost like they're having this confidence to move forward and make that decision and make that offer. They're going from this Two of Pentacles energy, dear Virgo, moving into the Page of Pentacles and making an offer to you, okay? And hence you both are going to be able to move forward. So let's get the advice here. And like I said, with the Six of Swords, it's like someone is disconnecting from something that's been super toxic. So let's get the advice for you, dear Virgo. Them cards be flying out. So let's see what's going on, Virgo. What is the advice for you? I think I should go to the pool today to swim maybe a couple miles. So I'm saying. So Virgo, Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Four of Swords, Hangman, and the Three of Wands. So for many of you, here is the thing. Your biggest piece of advice here, Virgo, is be still and know. Be still and know that it's going to happen. There is a confession that's coming in. I think a lot of you with the Four of Swords, you're doing a lot of inner healing. You're doing a lot of inner work. You're doing a lot of inner healing, and something is being eliminated. That's also the card of a Pisces, the Page of Cups. I think this is about reigniting that passion between you and this person. I was just literally, there was something in my eye. If you couldn't see clearly, you're gonna start seeing very clearly. So this has a lot to do with the fact that, you know, you don't have to lift a finger, Four of Swords. And, you know, I think this person is coming forward to actually make a move and say, you know what, I'm going to step up and I'm going to heal things. So there is a confession, there is an apology that's coming in. There is no need to rush into anything. With the Hangman, I think that, you know, if you have been having angel numbers, telepathic communication, it's not that you're crazy. It's actually real, and this is happening in real time. So you're about to move from this uncertainty into more certainty, more like a better phase in your life. And yes, the Mercury retrograde in the season of Cancer can create emotional moments. So I would recommend to do nervous system regulation, breath work, and meditation to ground yourself, because that's going to be the important thing here for everybody. Let me pull a mantra here for you from this Lion's deck. What is an important mantra for Virgos for the month of June? So you have Silent Watcher. The lion is alert even in silence. Strength lies in quiet awareness. That's the Four of Swords that I was just literally talking about. Observe like the lion before it strikes. Silence is your shield and your sword, okay? Observe, right? Strength lies in quiet awareness. You know, silence is power. Silence is not weakness. And I'm not saying toxic silence. I'm talking about just that inner and calm knowing that it's going to work out. Why would you worry? If you knew that it was going to work out, why would you worry about it, right? And this is going to lead to my final point, that when we focus our attention into our desired reality and we put our intention and our energy towards that, it amplifies. That's the law of the universe. It amplifies whatever you put your awareness. So we're going to shift our focus from toxic negative thinking and narratives into more positive narratives, into the best case scenario. Of course, use your discernment, be vigilant, and you already know what's the best action for you to do, okay? Manifestation doesn't have to be loud, honey. It can be just as quiet as you want it to be. So I'm saying it's an inner knowing that it's already done. So Virgo, honey buns, this is what I had for you. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for going ahead and hitting that like button also and being a great supporter of the channel. I will see you into the comment section. I love you very much. Have a blessed weekend, and I'll see you very soon. Take care. Bye.